today's video, I'm going to discuss about Poland. So, let's go! Welcome to Ikaw ang Star ngayon! So, let's start. Una is yung flag nila. So, ang makikita nyo naman is, ang color ng flag nila is white and red. And yung white represents the peace and hope for all citizens. And then yung red represents the many struggles for freedom over the centuries. So, yung capital nila is Warsaw. And yung climate nila is winter and summer. Ang population nila is 37.86 million. Last year lang, 2019 lang. And then, ang kanilang religion is Roman Catholic and Orthodox. Ito yung mas maraming nagsisimba, parang yun ang pinili ko kasi marami naman silang religion dyan, pero ang pinili ko ito yung pinakamataas. And then ang language nila is mga examples dito yung mga words nila like hello, dzień dobry, thank you, dziękuję, I love you, kocham-cię, beautiful, piękne, boy, choppies, and then last girl is zipzinka. So, di ba ang hirap bigyan ng mga words nila. So, let's go to their history. So, noong 1997, Bishop Adalbert dies, and Bolesław the Brave was crowned as the first Polish king. So, that year, doon na nagkaroon ng first king. And then, in 1569, the Polish kingdom and the Great Duchy of Lithuania are connected into one union. And then, in 1655, the beginning of the Swedish War they called the Lodge. So, ang ganda ng pangalan nila, ng war nila. And then, noong 1824, Adam Mickiewicz, most famous Polish poet. Noong 1924, the First World War was begin. Then, noong 2004, May 1st, Poland joins to the European, and the last, 2005, April 2nd, Pope Jean Paul II dies in the Vatican, Rome. So, let's go to their top tourist destination. So, first is Marlborough Castle. As you can see, the picture here at my side, napakaganda naman, diba? So, ang Marlborough Castle was founded in 1274 by the Teutonic Knights, who used it as their headquarters to help defeat Polish enemies and rule their own North Baltic territories. The castle was expanded several times to host the growing number of knights until they reached the Königsberg in 1466. So, parang ito yung tirahan nila noon, nung may war-war pa, gano'n. And then, next is their Gindax Old Town, located at the Baltic coast. The city Gdańsk's history includes a long occupation by 14th century Teutonic Knights whose fortresses contrasted strongly with the existing town that came to be known as the Altas or Old Town. Parang Old Town ba? Old Town lang. And then second, And then third is Main Market Square. Yung market nila is napakaganda talaga. Parang hindi siya market. Kasi sa Philippines, pag market gulo, diba? Mabaho, ganon. Dito parang pag tinignan mo sa picture is parang hindi siya market. Kasi napakaganda. Dating back to the 13th century, the main market square in Old Town is the in Krakow. It's the largest medieval town square in the Europe and one of the main tourist attractions in Poland. So, yung market nila is tourist attraction pa. Sa atin sa Pilipinas, Diyos ko yun, baka yung pang pumunta doon at napakabaho. The square is surrounded by the historical townhouses, historic buildings, palace, and the churches. The center of the square is dominated by the Cloth Hall, rebuilt in 1555 in the Renaissance style topped by a beautiful attic. So, sa market nila, sa main market nila is mga parang yung mga buildings dun parang noon pa sa past, mga history nila parang ganon. Yeah. So let's go number 4. Wielicza Salt Mine, located at the outskirts of Krakow. The Wielicza Salt Mine is considered one of the oldest companies in the world. So, company daw yan. Salt has been mined from the site continuously since 13th century. The site features an underground city all crawled out of the rock salt, including the chapel that is said to have the best acoustic of any structure in Europe. Dozens of ancient sculptures carved from salt are augmented by new sculptures from contemporary artists. So, sa loob nito is marami kang makikita mga sculptures, mga design sa salt, ganun. And then, marami din sa chandeliers sa loob niya kasi, syempre, maganda. So, let's go to the pang-5 is the Masurian Lakeland, located in an area that encompasses the lower Vistula River to the Lithuania border. The Masurian Lake District contains more than 200 lakes, connected by an extensive system of canals and rivers. The Masurian Lakeland is the most popular tourist destination of Europe's lake districts. Hotels, guest houses, and campsites are plentiful in the village that surround the lakes, and visitors often travel by bicycle or boat to tour scenic area. So, sa lake na to, sa gilid niya, marami palang hotels, gano'n. Pag gusto mo rin mag-boat, bicycle, ganyan. Marami din siyang mga activities sa lake na to. So, ma-enjoy naman siya. And then, let's go to the gastronomic aspect, their foods. Alam ko, nagugutom na kayo, guys. So, meron akong 3 native foods dito. Yung parang famous foods doon. Ganun. Gusto kong magluto kasi mahirap. Maraming ingredients na kailangan. So, first is the cutlet chabowi. Ang hirap din kasi hindi. Ibig sabihin nito is breaded pork cutlet. Parang, yun. Cutlet chabowi is one of the most delicious food and the oldest Polish food. So, ito is oldest food pa lang. Parang, nung history pa mayroon na to. Baka wala pa kayong meron na to. The pork breaded cutlet coated with the breadcrumbs, served with bones or without, can be perfectly served with the buttered potatoes and cabbage salad. So, kung ayaw mo rin ng pork, meron naman silang chicken. Kung bawal kayo sa church nyo, gano'n, meron naman silang chicken. Parang, siya rin lang, kaso, naibahan lang. Naging chicken lang, gano'n. So, yung Polish pancake are very thin and they serve either with cheese, ganon, previously mixed with sugar, jam fruits, and powdered sugar with meat and vegetable masarap tong pancake nila with vegetable pa. So, healthy yung food sila doon. Healthy, ganon. And then, let's go to their dessert. Kasi ang kinuha ko, di ba tatlo? Pang ulam, pang merienda, and then yung dessert nila. Parang pang tulak lang siguro. And then yung dessert nila is Polish croissant cookies naman ito, cookies. If you feel like having something sweet for your snack time, you can try traditional Polish cookies. They are filled with jam and made of puff pastry oranges. So, ito naman is traditional ko nila to cookie. So, masarap to, guys. Try nyo. And then, let's go to their famous influencer. Ang napansin ko dito sa famous influencer nila is more on social media, mga YouTubers, parang gano'n. Parang sa Canada, parang gano'n. So, let's start. The Blowek, di ba? Pangalan ba yun? Hindi, kanyan, nickname, parang gano'n. Di ba kasi pag artista, iniiba yung mga pangalan. Pag mahaba, pinapaiksi, gano'n. And then, si Blowek sa young Paris influencer was already spotted by their brands Mbang. They use YouTube, website, and with his own channels on Facebook, Instagram. He appeals to the young audience as one of the core YouTubers for gaming. So, gaming siya. Wag girls, gaming, wag na. Char. Another gamer and one of the top influencer in the is Two Games, a very popular Polish game on YouTube, engaged by Fanta and Allspice for their campaigns on YouTube and Facebook.
So, ang second influencer ng Poland is si Roman Polanski. Roman Polanski is a celebrated film director, producer, and actor. He began his cinematic career making films in Poland before eventually making films in the United Kingdom, France, and the United States. He made his American debut with the classic horror Rosemary's Baby. He is regarded as a truly international filmmaker as he has made films in many countries. So, ito naman is marami siyang nagawang film. And born shortly before the World War II, he endured a very difficult childhood. He barely survived the Holocaust in which his mother died. Yan. And Polanski was separated from his father for some time. Even before he had turned 12, he had witnessed the horrors of war. He had been savagely beaten, tortured, and humiliated. As a young boy, he had taken fascinations for films and watch movies in order to escape the harsh and realities of life. So, yung panonood ng film dun niya para ma-escape yung mga naranasan niya sa buhay, ganon. Parang yun na yung naging buhay niya. And
Marie Curie. Ito naman, si Marie Curie is si Marie Curie was a physicist and chemist, best known as the pioneering research on the radioactivity. She was the first woman to win the Nobel Prize and the first female professor to serve at the University of Paris. She is also the only woman to win the Nobel Prize twice and the only person to win the prestigious prize in the two different scientific fields. So, genius naman tong girl na to. Diba? Siya ang unang babae na nanalo ng Nobel Prize. Hindi ko wait sa Nobel Prize, pero pati rin si Rizal dati nanalo siya ng Nobel Prize. Kasi napag-aralan ko rin naman yun eh. Alala ko si Rizal na nanalo rin siya ng Nobel Prize dati. And then, her significant discovery has served as an inspiration for scientists all over the world. It was through her discovery that the orthodox nations among scientists was broken as they were exposed to new line of thought on the matter and energy. So, Curie is responsible for not just coning the radioactivity, but tracing the concept of the radio as well. Yan siya. Magaling siya, girl. And then, let's go to their cultural aspect. Their festivals, ganun. And then, first is Juvenalia. Diba? Parang pangalan, Juvenalia is a Paris for a college student festival that occurs in May or early June before student exam. This event is marked by the colorful parades, contests, games, and parties. Juvenalia is an annually anticipated event and started in 15th century Krakow in Poland. So, sana all may festival. Ito, ginaganap naman nito bago mag-exam. Before mag-exam. Parang happy-happy muna, ganun, party-party. Dito lang ako nakita ng student na may mag-party-party, ganun. Makyoman sila, makyoman. And then, next is the Eastern tradition. In Poland, Easter tradition are both symbolic and fun. Thus, food, decorated, eggs, church service, Easter palms, and seasonal markets help to mark the springtime celebration of faith, the joy, treasures, custom foods, and family. Ito naman is para ginagawa naman natin to lahat, di ba? Sa Pilipinas din. Easter, parang kay Lord lang, ganon. May konting handaan din, ganon. And then, let's go to the traditional. So, dito kasi sa Poland, marami silang damit doon. Iba ang damit nila sa pangkasal, ganon. So, ang dami kong nilagay dito sa handouts ko. Pero, ang gagawin ko na lang, kasi pag babasahin ko lang, explain ko lahat sa inyo, baka maguluhan kayo. Ang hirap, and dami-dami kasi. Alam mo naman, kasi yung mga damit nila is parang pang princess, ganun, di ba? Kakaiba yung mga damit nila. Pero i-explain ko na lang kung anong kaya kong explain sa inyo. But, in my handouts, ando naman yung mga damit doon, basta maraming damit kasi to, kasi pag i-explain ko lahat, baka maguluhan kayo. Ang dami kasi, basta marami siya. Yun na lang, hold ulit ako answer. So, their traditional dress is national attire of Poland is very colorful daw. Festive and diverse. Different regions of the country have their own unique features. It's a pity fall costume are very seldom used in a day-to-day life. But Polish people often wear their special occasions, wedding, ethnic festivals, national celebration, and etc. The most impressive piece of Polish national clothing are headdress. They are unique, very delicate, and sophisticated. So, dito kasi, sa damit nila magkakaiba yung damit nila sa weddings, festival, sa celebration, ganon. So, mag-example ako ng isang damit lang. Ito yun naman is Greater Poland. In the male folk costume or Greater Poland is a typical Polish. The immigrants fully adopted the local folk outfit. So, pang folk yung mga outfit nila. It consists of white linen shirt, linen tories and vest, jacket or coat, boots, and brimmed that we will talk about the traditional Polish male dress later in this article. Hindi kasi pag marami silang nilalagay sa mga damit, iba pa yun sa ganito, iba pa sa loob, iba pa sa taas, iba pa sa ganyan. So, yun. Ito sabihin ko. The female folk costume of Greater Poland is a completely different story. It consists of shirts and long skirt, a jacket, an apron, a shawl, shoes, headdress, and jewelry. The skirt is called spodnik, pangalan daw nun. And the jacket, watauka. Di ba ang hirap big kasi? They are much swing from the same fabric in the same color. Usually bright colors are usually such as blue, pink, green, yellow, etc. Basta mga bright color yung ginagamit nila. The apron and shawl, ewan ko ba, are white, often decorated with a lot of lace and delicate embroidery. Basta yun. May mga ribbon, glass balls, similar decorations, mga flowers, ganun. Basta yung mga damit nila is kakaiba. Para pang princess pag nagdamit ka, ganun. Ito yung mga iba pang pangalan ng mga damit. Traditional dress, mga Lesser Poland, Pomerania, Prussia, Masovia, Kujawbi, Podlasie, Silesia. Yun, di ba? Ang dami. Kaya ayaw kong sabihin sa inyo lahat kasi baka din yun mag-gets. Kaya hindi ko siya sabihin lahat. Doon na lang sa handout kasi mas doon mabasa nyo naman lahat. Basta ang dami ng damit. Hindi lang isa. Sa atin ang damit ng ang national costume ng Philippines, 'di ba? Isa lang. Yung ganyan yung mga baro, ganun kasi mga babae nakakala. So, let's go to their etiquettes and wait. So, etiquettes. Business etiquettes. So, men should wait for a woman to extend her hand and policeman will sometimes kiss a woman on the hand as a sign of respect. Ganon, yung business etiquette nila. And gift are usually open immediately and should not be overly expensive. Dapat daw sakto lang din, napakamahal. Yung iba kasi pabibo, ganun. Napakamahal, ganun. Plastikin lang pa. Char. And then, next is, Poles are known for being straight talkers, but they still try to be diplomatic about their opinions so as not to offend their business partners. Parang daw. Ewan ko, di ko gets, no? And then, their dining etiquette. So, dining etiquette, for when to begin eating, do not begin eating until everyone has received food in their plates and the host invites you to start. This is usually done by saying "Ismag's nego." Parang ganon. Ganon nga. Ganon nga. Hindi. Parang din sa Canada to eh. Di ba yung report ko kasi sa Canada is parang may magsasign na nakakain ka na, ganon. Okay na lahat. Ganon. Okay na. Hindi na siya cold. Char. Yan. And then, dining etiquette for utensils, the knife remains at the right hand and the pork remains at the left hand. When your meal is finished, place your pork and the knife horizontally, ganyan daw. Across the plate, facing left, indicates that you are finished. Parang, pag kumain ka daw, di ba ito yung ganyan mo daw sa plate mo, ganyan daw. And then, para yun daw, sabihin tapos ka na kumain. Then, etiquette for eating soup. Occasionally, soup is served without spoon. This means you are expected to lift the soup bowl up your lips and sip it like a drink. The soup will usually be served as smaller bowls resembling cups if this in the case. So, dapat naman girl, pag ganon, kung wag mo naman lahat-lahat, is, syempre, ang soup mainit, ganon. Sa atin naman kasi kinukutsa-kutsa natin, di ba? And then, next is, dining etiquette for eating gravy or sauce. If there is gravy or sauce, you can generally use your bread to soak some of it. Yung bread po daw, pwede yung ganun daw, ganun. And then, let's go to their superstitious belief. And belief when seeing a nun. Nun? Nun. Basta yun. N-U-N. Depende na yun sa inyo. Bas nyo ako, girls. Char. If you see a man walking the street, you must find a man wearing glasses and look at him and you will have good luck for the rest of the day. But if you are not able to find a man wearing glasses, well, you have bad luck. Diba? Yung mga napansin ko, yung mga superstitious belief ng mga ibang bansa. Para sa, syempre, pag ibang bansa, para may mga tourists is parang nakakatawa, gano'n. Diba? Pero sa kanila, yun talaga ang parang wala lang. Siyempre sa atin, kung ano mga, siyempre, yung mga super stages belief natin ng mga tools, siyempre, matatawa rin sila. Ganon. Siyempre, parang hindi naman, parang awkward, parang gano'n. Hindi ko alam. And then, next is marriage superstition. If you are planning to get married, the best months to do it are the ones that have letter R in the parish name. For example, March or June. Diba? Start with letter I. Ito. Kasi ang diba ang March, sabi, March or June, if you don't do it, you have more probabilities that your marriage will perfect. Kasi ang parish sa June is may R. May R doon. Pati, ang June may R doon. Kaya June ang sinabi. And then, let's start. And then, next is superstitions if you are a student. A lot of students believe that when you are in the classroom and you drop your notebook to the floor, where you will for and you will have a surprise test on that notebook subjects. So do not drop notebooks to 10 different subjects or you will have 10 different exam. So pag doon nahulog yung notebook yung sa floor, meron daw kayong surprise test, ganon. So, huwag na ihulog. And then, if you are single, o yung mga single dyan, makinig kayo. And to the finish, this post about superstitions here goes the most hilarious thing for me. When you are having dinner in a palace house of a single woman, sit right on the corner of the table. Well, this means that this woman will be single forever and forever and ever. Huwag daw kayo umupo sa side ng corner ng table nyo kasi magiging single kayo forever and ever. Single kayo. Wala kayong jowa. Yun ang nila. And then, let's go to their traditional dances. And the Polonese or Poland dance of 18th century nobility has its roots in the 17th century walking dance. Yan. With traditional opening of up balls and weddings in country village throughout Poland. So, ito naman, by partner siya. Then, pang pesta to, basta mga celebration sinasayaw to. Ganun. So, yan lang naman. And sana nag-enjoy kayo sa aking ikaw ang star ngayon. And sana I hope you enjoy. And sana may naintindihan kayo kahit papano. And then, thank you Thank you sa pakikinig at panonood. And that's all. God bless. Bye-bye!